friends. Welcome to the Motivational Stories podcast. My name is Meena. I tell some feel good, motivational, inspirational stories. Today's story is titled I Lost My Job. So it so happened there was a guy named Thomas, average guy, middle class person in his mid 40s. He was a very talented carpenter, but he didn't make enough money, and he made enough just to pay his bills and get by every month and provide for him and his family. And for years he has been working at the same furniture factory, creating beautiful pieces of furniture that fill others' homes with warmth and comfort. It so happened that one day in December, right before Christmas, without warning, the factory shut down, and Thomas found himself without a job. That was all he had. That was the means of him to survive the job, to pay his bills. He was devastated and not sure of what to do. He was shocked. He wandered through the town feeling lost and defeated. He spent days just thinking about it, like what is he going to do, worrying about it. One day he was just taking a stroll in a park, and he was just sitting there on the bench, just staring into nothing, into emptiness, with the thoughts of how to survive going through his brains. It so happened that an elderly man named Samuel just came and happened to sit beside him. Samuel had known Thomas for many years, and he could see the sadness in his eyes. He asked Thomas, "Why so glum?" Thomas sighed deeply and said, "I've lost my job, Samuel. All my skills seems useless now, and I don't know how to start over." Samuel smiled kindly. He said, "Let me tell you a story, Thomas. Many years ago, there was a young man named Michael who found himself in a similar situation. He was a blacksmith. He was renowned for his skill too. But one day, the shop where he worked was destroyed in fire. Michael was heartbroken and feared his talents were wasted. But Michael didn't give up," Samuel continued. "Instead, he decided to use his skills in a new way. He started crafting intricate metal sculptures and selling them at local market. People were amazed by his work, and soon his creations became highly sought after. Michael discovered a new passion and purpose, one that brought him more joy and success than he had ever imagined." Thomas listened intently, a spark of hope igniting in his heart. "What happened to Michael?" then he asked. Samuel's eyes twinkled. He said, "Michael became one of the most famous artists in his region. His sculptures still stand in the town square today. Do you see that statue, Thomas? That was created by Michael." That's how Samuel ended his story. Thomas realized that losing his job was not the end, but it was a new beginning. He decided to open his own workshop. After all, he had talent, right? He created such beautiful furniture pieces in the factory where he worked. The only difference was he thought that I was doing it for somebody else. I was using my skills to make somebody else richer. Why not use it for myself? So with determination and hard work, his business flourished. It was small initially to begin with. He was able to sell a piece or maybe 2 pieces in a month. But he never gave up hope. He discovered his new techniques and he found a renewed sense of purpose. Soon, through word of mouth, his name spread across. Okay? He became known not just as a skilled carpenter, but as an artist whose pieces brought joy and beauty to countless homes. His journey taught him that sometimes the end of one path is simply the beginning of another, filled with opportunities waiting to be discovered. So, my dear friends, if you ever find yourself facing a setback, remember Thomas and Michael's story. Embrace the change. Trust in your abilities. And you may find your greatest success is just around the corner. So don't lose hope. All right. Thank you all for listening. Hopefully, this story motivates or inspires you to do good at whatever you're doing. Thank you all for listening. See you all in the next recording. Take care. Bye.